She is the most decorated Canadian Ironman athlete ever, with an incredible 15 Ironman titles, including winning the Ironman World Championship in 1997.
Do you feel at this stage in your career, do you understand the legacy you've left in the sport?
I don't think I really do understand, I understand what I've done in the sport. I don't really see probably how important that is, and I don't know that I ever will.
Feuer finished second at the Ironman World Championships just 2 years ago, so expectations were high this year for the former Alberta girl who now lives and trains in California.
I went into Kona this year excited about racing. It was the 16th time that I'd started there, and I just, I thought I was ready to go, and I thought, okay, I'm going to have a good race. And got out there and just couldn't do it. There's nothing left in the tank. I just can't.
It's okay.
In hindsight, I guess can figure out what went on. It's being there so many times. I always feel like you leave a little bit of yourself out there each time you race. And I felt when it came time to dig deep and have to push, there was nothing there, and I didn't want to go to that horrible place that I'd gone so many times where it hurts so bad and you have to really use everything you can to just get yourself to cross the finish line.
At 38 years of age, Feuer says her professional career is winding down. She believes her days of battling for the title in Hawaii are probably over, but she is quick to point out that her future will still involve the Ironman for a very long time to come. Welcome back. The men's race here at Ironman Florida has just become wide open. Lisa, Great Britain's Spencer Smith is surprisingly out.
This is surprising. He's probably one of the most talented athletes in triathlon. He has won 2 world championships at the Olympic distance. That's extraordinary. He was a junior world champion before that. He's won at the Ironman distance, so it's quite gutting for us to see him drop out of this race.
All right, so he is out. This man, as you just saw there, Germany's Lothar Leder, out of contention, so the race is really up for grabs now, and the man still in front, surprisingly, to many, the rookie, Germany's Jan Raphael.
It is so surprising to see him up front. He looks fantastic, though. He hasn't even done Ironman 70.3, which is usually the stepping stone to the full Ironman distance. He's jumped all that way from the Olympic distance. He realized when he was doing the World Cup events that he was running 31 minutes for 10K, which is unbelievable. He's got so much talent, but the guys that win World Cups run 30 minutes. And so he's decided that he's going to do the Ironman, and he's doing fantastic.
All right, keeping pace on the bike, Argentina's Eduardo Sturla. He was just over 3 back after the swim. Similar time deficit on the bike, but he has moved now from 9th up to 2nd.
And he has a resume. He is definitely a contender here, and he's probably the one that we need to look out for because he does know how to do the Ironman distance.
And Lisa, you talked about his resume. He won the Ironman Brazil in 2001, but now, at this moment, it is the Ironman newcomer, Jan Raphael, who is all alone and in the lead, and the only bikes he has to worry about are the police bikes. As for the women, Lisa, well, Andrea Fisher from Texas, her game plan was to dominate on the bike, but she hasn't been able to do that because Carol Sharpless has kept pace with her.
Yeah, she's matched her pedal stroke for pedal stroke, it's great to have that company. I think it's better for Carol Sharpless because she's able to key off of Andrea Fisher. But again, Andrea's in the lead of the race. She's with Carol Sharpless, so at least they're ahead of the good runners. Carol Sharpless is having a fantastic race here. Could really be her breakthrough race.
All right, but what about California's Hillary Biscay? She was expected to battle for the lead on the bike, but she's been hampered with all kinds of technical problems.
She has, and you can see her there. She's actually in 4th place behind Bella Comerford. Bella Comerford's having an excellent bike ride, which was preceded by an excellent swim. So Bella's now in 3rd place. Poor Hillary Biscay has had technical problems and has dropped to 4th.
And Comerford, the defending champion, only 2 minutes now behind the leaders. Here's Canada's Heather Feuer.
And unfortunately, she's not having the same luck that Bella is. She's going in the other direction, and she's fallen back by 14 minutes and 10 seconds. She thought that she could do this. She's bouncing back from a disappointment at Ironman Hawaii. She's hoping to really go for the lead here.
And Hillary Biscay, the problems on the bike has forced her to pull over. It appears her handlebars have somehow come loose.
And that's a bit of a disaster. I remember in my first iron distance event, I had some technical problems on the bike, which I actually fixed with a power bar wrapped around my headset. So you've got to problem solve. These things happen. I've always said that the person who wins an Ironman is the person who can problem solve the best. It's a long time to be out there, and you have to handle the problems. You have to deal with them. And hopefully Hillary can get through this, can fix the problem, and deal with it.
All right, he led at the start of the bike, and he'll lead the start of the run. Germany's Jan Raphael is the man to catch on the marathon. And the first to pursue him, Argentina's Eduardo Sturla.
And this is a pursuer that he wouldn't like to know about. He's only 3 minutes behind him, and he has won an Ironman, as we said, Ironman Brazil 2001. He would like to win this race. And knowing that it's a newcomer ahead of him, he should have some confidence starting that marathon.
Here you have two very unlikely men leading this. How surprising is it?
Well, it's really surprising. I'm not surprised about Sturla in second. I am surprised with Jan Raphael in first, mind you.
I wonder, Lisa, if this kind of event, temperatures are reasonable, course for all intents and purposes is flat, if this in fact helps newcomers, relative newcomers.
Well, definitely the course isn't as daunting as other Ironmans. There's no question. The temperatures are perfect for a good marathon today, and the terrain is great because it's flat. But it's still a marathon, and a marathon after 5.5 hours of racing is nasty no matter what the day is like.
Now, coming into the transition in third place, and this is 11 minutes back, is Christophe Basti of France. And in fourth is the Canadian Scott Curry. So really, these men are going to fight for 3 and 4. 1 and 2 are spoken for.
Well, you know, I never think that 1 and 2 are spoken for. In fact, I think there could be a whole jostling of the top 5, really. So much comes down to the marathon. The marathon is so tough, your race can unravel in a heartbeat.
Raphael, Sturla, Basti Curry, top American, Jim Vance.
This is Eduardo Sturla, and he's out on the marathon, and he's looking pretty good. But you know, our leader, Jan Raphael, looks fantastic. Edward Sturla's running stride is a little bit more of a loper, a little bit lazier stride, but you know, he knows how to get the job done because he did it at Ironman Brazil 2001. He knows how to run the marathon. Jan Raphael, again, ignorance may be bliss, but right now it is a two-person race until someone cracks, if someone cracks.
Well, this is interesting as well because it's an out and then back in, and you pass that other person. Do you ignore that person? Do you just concentrate on your footsteps?
Oh, there's no way you ignore the other person. Chances are you're looking at your watch and you're getting a split and seeing where your time deficit is.
Interesting here, they spent most of their ride together. They'll head out into the marathon together, the Americans, Carol Sharpless and Andrea Fisher. 1-2 at the Ford Ironman Florida. But here she comes, the the defending champion heading out on the 26.2-mile run. Scotland's Bella Comerford has closed Lisa to within a minute.
And that is fantastic. She has probably never started the marathon with such a small deficit of just a minute. And that means that she can be patient. She's likely going to catch the leaders. As sad as that is for Andrea Fisher and for Carol Sharpless, Bella is the better runner and she'll likely catch them.
There is a bike course record to tell you about. Switzerland's Michaela Geiger, first woman ever to ride sub 5 hours, 4:58:30. Many thought it might be this lady, but she struggled.
She had so many technical problems, and now she's getting off the bike in 5th place.
So it is Sharpless and Fisher, top of the leaderboard. Comerford, defending champion. Hey, look at Hillary Biscay has picked up and moved in front of Michaela Geiger in the transition. It's a battle between Sharpless and Fisher, and the Texan is just about to take over the lead here at Ironman Florida.